Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing Sagittarius's April Love 2020 tarot card reading. Okay, if you enjoy my videos, you can like, subscribe, share, or leave comments, okay? Now, here's the first card. The first card for your Sagittarian reading. Now, the last reading for you, Sagittarius, like you had an unequal situation in your partnership, whereas one person was kind of like partying on the town and just having fun, and the other person or other partner might have been carrying the burden of either work or family responsibilities or something like that. So that's just a review on what we were talking about for March's love readings. So the first card for you for April is the King of Shells. So I think what was going on was that whichever party was giving, like playing around more so and not helping to put in work in the partnership, the other party is letting that person go. Now, with last reading, I was not sure who was the one who was partying too much. It seemed like a fire sign energy because the adventurer, the Princess of Roses, she was the that's like the Page of Pentacles card. She was the court card that was kind of like in playful mode versus working toward building a successful relationship. So here we have the King of Shells. I'm not sure if this is you or not. The Princess of Roses did show up in this spread. So I cannot tell. It could be because I was trying to figure out, was the Princess of Shells the Sagittarian energy in the last reading? So we'll just kind of see. But it very possibly was, okay? So anyway, here we have the King of Shells. The King of Shells is a visionary. So I cannot tell who is whom just yet, but this energy, like I can't tell if this is, maybe it's two Sagittarian energies, because here we have a masculine here and he's envisioning a certain life for himself. And what's going on is that he is making a judgment call on the situation from April. Wait, sorry. Let me see. From March, okay? So the situation from March where one person is having fun and the other person is putting in all the work, that situation is not working for this visionary here. So he's making a judgment call and saying, well, I need to move on from this. And it's showing up once more here with the Eight of Shells card here. So it's saying judgment, like that relationship is not working because I'm doing all the work. And on top of that, I'm walking away from it. Eight of Shells, which is like Eight of Cups. So so we're starting off this April reading, love reading, with putting away the things that are not working for us. So then in comes this Princess of Wings. This Princess of Wings is like the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Page of Swords. No, actually, I wasn't talking about this princess earlier. I was talking about the Princess of Roses, okay? So here we have like the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords energy, in this case, I think is presenting gossip. Like the King of Shells there, the visionary, he's walking away from a certain situation. So here's a feminine energy who is perhaps a gossiper. This is about communication or gathering information. And so what I wasn't sure of is the Seven of Wings. Okay, so this could be a random person that the visionary comes across, and this person is gossiping. And this gossiping is posing an adversarial energy here. We have the Seven of Wings, like the Seven of Swords here. And so the gossiping is causing a problem. What is being gossiped about? A lack of abundance and a lack of a commitment, okay, for this visionary person here, okay? So it's the either or. It's either this King of Shells is a Sagittarian. It could be a possibility it's a Sagittarian plus a Sagittarian relationship. It could be possible that this Princess of Wings is a Sagittarian, because mind you, these are just energies. So right here, this person is emotional. He's emotional because maybe he's in tears. Maybe because he's like, this is not how I envision my life. Like, I don't envision my life with this person who doesn't care anything about me and I'm putting in all this work, okay? Now, I'm not sure if this is the same energy because, mind you, in the previous month's reading for March, let me show you the card. This Princess of Roses was the one who kind of was like enjoying herself but not really putting in work in the relationship. So, technically, this could be the Sagittarian energy here if we're continuing the same storyline. I'm just going to read it from here. I'm just trying to let you understand what was happening from. Technically, I'm doing this during March, so during the March reading. Okay, so there's gossiping about the King of Shells not having a commitment and not having an abundance of resources available to him. And so what is going on here is the Six of Roses, victory. I wonder what is the victory about? So then I had to clarify that. And the victory is about an Ace of Wands, like a relationship start. And I was kind of confused because I was like, well, I wasn't really seeing a partnership there. I was kind of seeing gossiping. I didn't 100% like, okay, what could have happened is the Eight of Shells, like if somebody walked away from something old. It didn't really say new start necessarily, but maybe perhaps that person moved on to some other location or something, because I wasn't quite sure if this Princess of Wings was just someone who the King of Shells passed by and she's just gossiping, or is this somebody he's dealing with on an intimate level? Like, did he walk away from one situation and then walk toward another one? So I almost kind of think that the victory here means that perhaps he did start something with this person. This is a Princess of Wings, so it's kind of like, it doesn't normally have to be feminine energy, but for this reading, maybe perhaps it is. Somebody who is loquacious and they like to talk a lot, but maybe perhaps it's not constructive. So, so here we have the King of Gems here. So what has happened so far is this emotional, I don't know which sign this happens to be, if this is the Sagittarian or not, but he went from being emotional to being more grounded. So it's kind of like now he can see the forest from the trees. Like, he now can say, I cried my tears for the old relationship, I let it go. Now I'm going to be stable in my power, know that I have friends and family who love me, value myself, and I'm going to kind of look at things realistically and see them for what they are. So the next card here is the Ace of Roses. The Ace of Roses is a card of passion. So, what does this mean? Okay, so like the cards really didn't make sense because I was like, well, who did he partner up with? Like, it seemed like he walked away from the old person. So I was kind of having trouble probably understanding whether or not there was a relationship or something going on in between the king figure or this Princess of Wings, this communicative, maybe female energy. And it really doesn't have to be a female energy. It could just be somebody who's communicative in your life. So what I think is going on is that it's actually kind of strange. It's as if the King of Shells like walked from one situation into another situation. I don't know if he's just not hanging around people on his level or something. And so it seems like everybody is not really bringing him good energy. And so he's having a hard time finding similar energy people to be around. It seems like everybody's trying to pull him down. So if he did get involved with this person didn't seem to have good intentions toward him anyway from the beginning. So if he, let me think about it. If he did get in a relationship with her and it caused him to be more grounded, I wonder why. I wonder, did she whisper certain things in his ear and say, well, honey, I would love you more if you would do this or do that. You know, something like that to kind of make him more grounded, to make him feel like he was on solid ground or something. I'm not sure, but there's something going on here because, well, actually, this is the Passion upright. For some reason, I thought it was Passion in the reverse. So actually, I looked at it again. Thank goodness. So I guess they're okay. Because I was going to say it seemed like somebody was not feeling the other person. No, they got in a relationship. They seemed like they were okay. But it's kind of strange because if this young woman's goal, I don't know if it's her goal to pass news, but it doesn't seem like she's like, it could be that she could have said, oh, I'm so into you, I love your ideas, and it could be that, you know, it could be that she came across as if she liked him or something like that, but behind his back she was maybe gossiping. I'm not really sure, but it just seems like they got into some type of relationship. I don't know, it seems like he's feeling her. I don't know why I thought I saw that passion card in the reverse. Okay, because I wasn't working near to the cards when I was dealing with the cards earlier. So, let me see. So what's going on is it seems like things are on the up and up to the masculine's face, but that doesn't mean that's what's going on behind closed doors. So, or behind his back. So now we have the Lover's card here in the reverse position. So like there is some dynamic going on here, but the dynamic is that of, there's no attraction there, and I'm not sure the reason why. I'm not sure who's doing what. See, the funny thing is when I look at the cards, I will think there's one thing going on, and then when I start talking about the cards, I always find out there's something else going on. So don't mind me if I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so what's going on is that there is passion between these two, right? And the masculine seems like he kind of calmed down and he may be getting over the old relationship. There's passion, but somebody's not attracted to the other party. Like, I don't know if this is like a one-time thing where they sleep with each other one time and then somebody wasn't really interested in continuing the relationship. And because right now it seems like that the king is making good money, right? I don't know what's going on because the gossip about, what if the gossip is about the Princess of Wings? Because if you see here, there was gossip about a lack of abundance, yet we have a King of Gems here. Okay? Mind you, we started off with a king in king's energy. So what if the gossip is about the feminine here? No partnership and no abundance here. So let me see something. So who is the person who is gossiping? Maybe the gossip can be coming from outside of them. Maybe they got together, people found out about it, and then they start gossiping like other people are the Seven of Wings here. Other people are the gossip in opposition. Okay. So if that's the case, the victory is still, in spite of people gossiping, they still got together. It still made the king feel good about himself. And there's still passion between the two. But then, so now I don't understand, why is there no attraction? So, okay, now I get it. So if the princess is the one being gossiped about, that could be what it is. We have the Seven of Gems in the reverse. So it's frustration. This is the work card in the reverse. So what does that mean? It means that somebody is traumatized from a bad work situation or something. I don't know what, I'm going to have to think about that. There's passion between these two, but there is a lack of attraction financially or something. And let me see. Then we have the Ten of Shells reverse, which is like the Ten of Cups reverse. So it's not necessarily a happy family situation. They're not unified on certain ideas of what to expect from each other. Then we have the Five of Roses in the reverse position. This is a card of competition. So I don't know if they're having an argument or if they're negotiating something. Let me look and see. Okay. We have the Ten of Wings reverse. This is a card of difficulty. I feel like I got distracted because I'm a little bit in my thoughts and I don't know what got me in my thoughts a while ago. But it seems like, okay, I'm going to start back with this card. Ten of Shells reverse. This is the Ten of Cups. I said that their family situation, like they're maybe not in agreement or in unity with one another. Then we have the Five of Roses. I don't know if it starts an argument, like somebody says something to offend someone else's feelings. And then the Ten of Wings. Someone is getting over a betrayal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just had an external influence just to distract me also. I don't know why. Okay, so anyway, let's see. So the next card here is the Fool reversed. So I just said somebody's trying to overcome betrayal. So maybe it's the feminine feeling betrayed by the masculine's thoughts about her financial situation. So then we have the full reverse, like somebody is regretting a decision they made in the past. This Fool card is something about like learning how to trust others, learning how to believe that others are not deceiving you, that type of thing. So here we have the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed is kind of jealous, and she may be a cheater. So something about, so I'm not sure if here is saying that the feminine is cheating here, or no, if the masculine is cheating with someone else because he's looking for finances instead of just love. Let me see. So the next card is the Death card reversed. It's about a transformation. When it's in the reverse, it's about not letting go. So here we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So here, let me see. We have the Fool reversed, which is about regretting a past decision. I don't know. I feel like the little tiny distractions are throwing me off a little bit. So give me a second. Okay. So this is the Seven of Wands reversed, and okay, so basically what's going on, because when I say that card, a lot of times I will say the wrong meaning for that card. So that's why I gotta think, because it's Mercury retrograde. I'm having trouble, like, keeping up with my thoughts 100%. So let me see. And guys, I don't know what's going on. I had like two little tiny distractions and I feel thrown off. And it feels so weird, okay? Okay, so let me see. I have to go back. When that happens, I have to go back because I lost my train of thought. So the Fool reversed here is about regretting a past decision. I think it's about the king. I mean, this is awful. So it's all. I don't want to describe to you what the external influence was a while ago. It was something so minor, yet it threw me off so majorly. Okay, so I'm going to start back here. We have the Ten of Wings reversed, and it's the card about overcoming betrayals, okay? The betrayal, it's almost like I have to go all the way back. Let me see. Five of Roses. They had an argument about money, like, money is important to me. Another person's saying, well, I don't know what the princess is doing. It seems like it's a new relationship, so I don't know what major thing they could be arguing about or negotiating about something. Maybe perhaps like you're dating someone, you're on the phone with them, and then the person says something that seems a little bit insultive, and you get in an argument, and you're like, well, I don't know if I should talk to him anymore because he seems like he doesn't respect me, Something like that. And let me see. So maybe perhaps she overcame it. Then when she overcame it, what happened? She regretted a past decision to do what? Did she regret a past decision to sleep with him or something? She regretted a past decision because right now she feels jealous or something. Because what I think is going on is I think that she feels jealous and now she's trying to make him jealous. That's what I think is going on. So it's like she feels kind of like she wished she didn't talk to him. And so here we had the not letting go. She wished she didn't talk to him, but she's not letting him go. And then, so the Seven of Wands, like I kind of say this one wrong, and that's why I'm thrown off. I don't know why I'm thrown off, but I'm thrown off. So the Seven of Wands, let me flip it up and see if I get it right. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is kind of like being defensive, right? But here, I guess it's something like doubting yourself or something. Like she's doubting, like, why did I don't know. She's in confusion. So it's like she's conflicted and in confusion. She doesn't know what to do. She wants to let go of something or needs to let go of something, but is not letting it go. So it's like, I know he's wrong for me, but even though I know he's wrong for me, it's like I'm still going to hang on to this. Because from her perspective, she is a princess, right? She's dealing with the king. Maybe this king is doing well financially, and if he says something to offend her, she's like, well, I'm honored to be dating him, so, and it's like she's really confused at what to do because she's thinking that he has a lot of people around him, and so she's thinking that he may be cheating on her or something. I'm not sure. So I didn't pick that up from, okay, I did. The King of Gems here is, he's wealthy, right? I think money is on his mind, therefore he's not showing that he's attracted. Like he slept with her. It feels bad. It feels bad. It's like somebody slept with, was he using her or something? So she's feeling bad, regretting sleeping with him. And then he's lacking attraction, I think because of the finances, because of her finances. But she is thinking that it's because he's seeing someone else. So there are misunderstandings going on. So this may still be during the Mercury retrograde period, where misunderstandings may be prevalent and where people may say the wrong thing. That's some type of thunder. Okay. So here it's like a bunch of confusion, self-doubt, all kinds of confusing energies, which you notice I just got confused a while ago. I got distracted by something else. And so anyway, so 7 of Roses. So we have this, it's the same card that's coming out again. Okay. So, and that's why I couldn't remember my thought. Okay. So anyway, the 7 of Roses came out 2 times. And he doesn't know what he should be doing either. It seems like they're both confused of what to do. I might have to clarify why the Lovers is in the reverse. I think it's about money because next to it, the Work card shows up in the reverse. So I think that's what he's not in love with. She is confused and she thinks he's seeing other people. They're both confused. And so work keeps coming up. So there's a situation about work that's important because the King of Gems is about his money. So I guess he's only thinking about money. So the 3 of Gems. So what I thought was going on initially was that I thought it was the masculine who wasn't sure what to do. It seems like they're both very confused and don't know what to do. But in spite of it, they decide to work together. Now, let me see something. Because I probably am correct. The King of Gems was the last court card showing up. So it probably is his energy. Like he was lacking attraction. Like he had passion for her, but he was lacking attraction to her finances. And what else is going on? So it's almost like he still gets the courage regardless to collaborate with her and to continue the relationship. So the next card is the 9 of Roses. It's a card of like, because it's so crazy. What I thought was going on, it's really confusing. What I thought was going on was that he thought that she was cheating. And so he was going to try to resolve that by being more present so that she wouldn't be bored and looking for someone else. That's what I thought. Anyway, in regard to habits, whatever the issues are that are being worked through for the Sagittarius and their partner, it seems like somebody's adjusting their habits. And like I said, it's a bunch of confusion going on here because like I got confused. I got distracted. There may be distractions going on that are causing confusion and then miscommunications because of Mercury retrograde. So it's like kind of confusing in the middle of the month of April. But regardless, it seems like they decide to work it out together. And let me see, what was this card again? Right, so they're improving the habits that need improving. So if it's work, maybe somebody's getting more, a stronger career portfolio or something like that so that they can, present themselves better and move their career further. And then we have the 4 of Gems here. And the 4 of Gems is about stability. And no, I'm so sorry. See, Mercury retrograde, I'm saying the wrong things, guys. The 4 of Gems here is about like holding on to the relationship. And see, I only do that during Mercury retrograde moments. I'll be saying the wrong thing even though I know better. It's like I'm looking at it, but I'm not saying it right. I don't know why. So anyway, the Emperor card here is about power. So we were dealing with the masculine's energy. And from his perspective, he is trying to say, I want this. I claim this. I know it may have issues, but I'm going to work on it. Let me take back my power. Let me try to make some money. Let me take back my authority. Let me be the man in this relationship. Okay. So I don't know. So it could be that he's claiming this princess and just letting it be. And I'm just kind of hoping that the opposition card was coming from other people. I'm hoping that they're not gossiping each other, that they're actually in love with each other and well-meaning toward each other. So here, as we have the Emperor card here, this was, you know what? In all honesty, it doesn't have to be. This can either be the King of Gems here in his Emperor power, okay? Or it could be the Emperor card here in front of the Princess of Roses, okay? So the Emperor card in front of this Princess of Roses could possibly mean, it kind of depends, that she is trying to, if it were like this, I would probably definitely say that, like Princess of Roses and then the Emperor card. I'd probably say maybe perhaps she was making, trying to put on her work hat and figure out how she can earn income or something. It's in front of her, so I don't know if that's kind of touchy. It could be a far reach, but maybe perhaps she's trying to put on her work hat and figure out how she can earn some more money to catch up to the king. But here, let me think of what is going on here. I just think this could be about the King of Gems, okay? So I'm going to kind of leave that there and then talk about this Princess of Roses. She showed up in the last reading. I'm not sure what's going on here because it's almost as if the King of Gems seems to want to claim the princess, but then it almost seems like she takes I don't know if this is a downward spin or not. Let me think about it. This is the Princess of Communication here, okay? This is a person who's gathering information. Here, this is the, let me see, Page of Wands here. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand in all honesty, because the Princess of Wings is like the researcher, and then here the Princess of Roses is the one who spreads it. So it's like somebody's gathering information and somebody's spreading it around. It's still gossipy energy. So this person hasn't really changed too much. Except for maybe now she might be more promiscuous. Maybe here she was more intellectual. Let me see. So what's going on is that the masculine is still interested in this princess. There's probably an age difference here between the two. And let me see what comes next, because it kind of seems like tricky energy. Okay, so we have the Independence card reversed. This is the Nine of Gems. So this young lady is being materialistic. What does that translate as here? I'm gonna just go to the next card here and then look to see what it says, because now it's saying that she is like the Queen of Cups reversed. And it keeps showing her like that. It keeps showing that she's like jealous. So I just keep picking up competition. Competition was one of the cards that was relevant. It seems like there's a competition, and I wonder if it's from the feminine's perspective. Because in the previous month's reading, so in March's reading for Sagittarius, we had one person who was the Princess of Roses again. And she by nature, she's like playful and happy and joyful and all of that other stuff. But by nature, she's the type of person who can just draw attention from other men. And so it seems as if she feels like her king is getting attention. So she's like going out there trying to compete to get attention too. And so that means like she went to the mall. She bought all this stuff that guys will be attracted to get attention. And I don't know. It feels like bad vibes coming from the feminine, because as long as she's either trying to compete and not mature up, because to a certain degree, this is a little bit more mature. This is the Queen of Shells. Really, I see it as the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is kind of confusing energy from this love relationship reading here, because like I said, it feels like she's spinning her wheels. Like she's competing with someone. I don't see this masculine here competing with anybody. I see him being secure in himself. Like if she would be the woman that he probably thought she was or wants her to be, then maybe he would just love her. But from this feminist perspective, if we keep getting this queen of gems or queen of, see, I'm saying wrong things, I'm sorry, queen of shells in the reverse or queen of cups, however you want to see that card, like I said, like she can't overcome the feeling that she's being cheated on and therefore she's going out to cheat, and she's in this cycle. And so this might have been the energy that I saw in the previous reading of Sagittarius. And I wasn't sure if this was your energy because the other party seems calm and stable. It seems like over here, this is the energy that's messing up the relationship, is that somebody's competing to get attention because they assume the other person has a lot of attention, and therefore this person keeps messing up the vibe in the relationship of love, and they turned it into a game, and it's like a twisted game where this person will never win. They're going to keep destroying their relationship, if not only this one, maybe others, because of the thought process here. Okay, like you're competing with somebody who's not competing with you, but yet you're messing yourself up trying to prove what, so it's just seeming confusing here. So then we have the Eight of Roses. This is like the Eight of Wands. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like a lot of times, maybe I'm biased a little bit. I'm not gonna see, I don't want to tell you guys who I date and who I don't, but I don't date a certain type of person, so I don't really see this. What I don't want to tell you guys too much because y'all will be offended or something. But like what I'm used to seeing is like masculines doing this type of thing. So I know that on both sides, both genders can be doing the same thing, but I don't know. It's just kind of confusing to me. It doesn't matter which gender is doing it. It's just a little bit confusing to me. So I don't understand this mindset from a female. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't understand it. And because of that, I probably can't speak about it, but it's confusing. Because it's like, she's like on a hamster wheel, running in circles. Like, let me get attention, let me get attention. And whatever she has, like this guy, I feel sorry for him. Because if he was looking for a real relationship partner, how in the world can he have a relationship with a person who's like running around trying to get other people's attention, assuming that he's doing the same thing? This person is projecting narcissism, or they're projecting their thoughts onto the other person. But this guy doesn't seem like he's doing that. He seems like he would love her if she would build herself up, and if she would, focus on herself, improve herself, stop trying to compete for attention. Because in all honesty, she can't be in a relationship if she's not whole within herself, right? So I don't know if I said that clear enough. So it's like she's not mature enough to be in a relationship right now because she is just trying to get attention. So, okay. So let me see. So I talk a whole lot. I apologize. So anyway, so what's going on here? Since this young woman doesn't know what she's doing, she's kind of playing games. I'm not sure if what's going on here is like there's a vibe of, hey, let's just be friends. Let's not take this thing so serious. We're rushing into something we're not ready for. Maybe perhaps it's not a we. Maybe perhaps it's a her. Maybe perhaps this is the speech she gives to the King of Gems. Like, you know what? I need some space. The reason why she needs some space is because she's not mature enough to be in a stable relationship. And so she is, she is not. So this respect card in the reverse is kind of like, this is stability reverse, instability, So you can't build something with this type of mindset. So it's not going to lead to a successful relationship. So the next card here is the Four of Shells, reevaluation. And what does that mean? Okay, it means that somebody's bored. It's very likely this Princess of Shells. Now, I have to wonder if this is the Sagittarius energy, like last for March 2020's reading. I wasn't sure who was whom. But here again, we have the same troublesome energy, like not mature enough to be in a relationship that's stable. Okay. We have instability here. This mindset is not going to grow a relationship in a good way. It's going to kind of cause confusion and a lot of scandal. So, the it's like boredom and stress. This was a clarifying card, like boredom and stress, resentment, nightmares, something. So for this person that keeps showing up in Sagittarius's reading, whether this is Sagittarius or your partner, it's like you're not ready for a relationship because you want to party, you want to socialize, you want to get attention, but you're not ready to settle down yet, and you can't see the forest from the trees. Like, does your person love you, or is your person dealing with other people? This young woman can't see that, and she does not know. And let me see what else. So we're still talking about the feminine here. She's here, Queen of Cups reversed. So not really in the domestic vibe yet. Not really. I mean, she could be, but like I said, there's a lot of scandal creating energy going on here. So it's not a stable domestic queen. Okay. So this queen is trying to gain strength to control herself and to come out of this playful, flirty energy that's causing drama. And so let's see if that works. So now she goes from being jealous and maybe insecure to now Queen of Wings, ready to have a conversation about something important. Okay, now see, she started this reading here with the Princess of Wings energy, like she was gathering information, she was researching. She went through the motions of different energies, some good and some bad, but then she ended up in a more mature energy. Okay, so I'm going to put down 2 of these cards, this one, and then I'm going to get the King here. So we have this King of Gems, King of Pentacles, Money Man, okay? We have this Money Man here, and we have this wise, independent woman, okay? Who's maybe learned her lessons of what works and what does not work in a relationship, okay? He likes to find truth. I caught this couple in another reading. He likes to find truth, and then she likes straightforwardness. I'm repeating what I said before, okay? So could they be a good couple? Perhaps, right? So let me look at this. Is this a Taurian energy and a I'm sorry, not Virgo. I always want to see this as Virgo and Libra. Okay? This doesn't have to be. Now, I think that I saw this in the Capricorn reading. I think, but I can't remember. So anyway, this could be, anyway, just say this is an earth sign, okay? Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And then this is like air sign energy. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, okay? So anyway, maybe perhaps this situation may work, okay? As long as the feminine doesn't jump back into this type of energy where she might be promiscuous and trying to get attention. And as long as she doesn't like get jealous and insecure and start trying to get attention and maybe cheat, okay? So maybe perhaps she keeps that strength and self-control to stay off the streets and to be a nice woman, a nice wife, a nice partner for her husband, okay? If that's what he wants. Because he seems like he's stable, like he wants to take her out on a lunch date, okay? He wants her to be there for him, not out on the streets talking to 20 different other guys and making him jealous, okay? So that is the reading that I have for April 2020 in love for Sagittarians, okay? So if you guys like the reading, feel free to leave comments and tell me what you think, okay? All right, you guys take care. If you need a personal reading, look in the description box below. Also, if you'd like to make a donation, there's a link down below. And I hope you guys have a great month, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye.